Welcome to the virtual office training. Today we will learn how to create a simple accounting software in Microsoft Excel. Here is a computer world and journal are here. Now you can see here computer world sold computer on cash. Cash is increasing, that's why I put this value on the debit side. Sale is revenue, and when revenue is increasing you can put on the credit side. And here are some entries. You can see here journal entry, and after creating a journal you have to create a journal ledger of each account. This is a journal ledger account. For example, in cash you can see here in journal cash is debit. Here in 1st Jan 2016 we have to put this value, get this value here from journal. Just type is equal to and go to the journal and select this date and press enter. And this value also we have to get from journal. Just type I just delete it and just type is equal to and journal, and this is a debit amount. Select the debit amount and press enter, and you have to put on the debit side because it's a debit amount. You can see here cash is credit. You have to put the cash on the credit side. And now here you have to write this formula, sum of these value and minus sum of these value. I just delete it and type is equal to sum and select the range of debit side and minus and sum of credit side. Select the range of credit side and press enter. And you have to write you have to create a journal ledger of each account. You can see here. And after creating a journal ledger you have to create a trial balance. In trial balance, when the cash amount is debit, you have to get this value from journal ledger. Just I delete it. And how can you get this value? Just type is equal to in journal you have to select balance value. It's a debit side, that's why I put this value on the debit side. And account receivable is also debit side, utility bill is debit side, furniture is a debit side, account payable is credit side, inventory is debit side, and sales in credit side. Now you can see here in trial balance debit is equal to credit. It means balance is tally. After creating a trial balance you have to create an income statement. Just get this value from the trial balance, net sales and cost of good, and then you can calculate a gross profit. How can you calculate? Just type is equal to this value minus cost of goods sold. This is expense you can get from the trial balance. And in net income you have to write this formula is equal to gross profit minus expense. You can calculate net income. After creating a net profit and loss account income statement, you have to create a retained earning accounts. Beginning of retained earnings, you can get here net income you can get from income statement. How can you get this amount? Just type is equal to in income statement, select this value and press enter. If there is a dividend, you can less dividend amount, then you can get ending retained earnings. How can you get? Just type is equal to select this value plus this value minus dividend. After getting a retained earnings, you can create a balance sheet. How can you create a balance sheet? In asset account, you can get this value from trial balance. Cash account receivable you can get from trial balance. Purchase inventory from trial balance. Now total current asset is 73,000. You can sum here. Furniture is a fixed asset, and plus current assets plus fixed asset. Now you can get a total asset. In liability section, accounts payable is a 5,000 and long term debt are 0. You can sum up all the liabilities, and total you will get a total liabilities. Stockholder equity, common stock is 0, ending retained earnings 93,000. You can get this value from retained earnings account, and total stockholder equity is 93,000, and total liability and total stockholder equity is 98,000. You can plus this amount and this amount. Now you can see here 98,000 is asset is equal to liability plus equity. Asset is 98,000, and if you plus liability and stockholder equity, the amount is 98,000. Now balance is tally. You can create these all the accounts: journal ledger, trial balance, income statement, retained earnings, and balance sheet. If you change from any amount like a sold computer on cash, it's a 60,000. Now it will change journal ledger as well. In trial balance, you can see here the cash is 38,000 now. Income stat, it will affect on balance sheet as well, 38,000. If you change any value, it will affect all the sheet. Hope this tip will be very helpful for you. Thanks for watching.